So let's move on to next question. So next question is we have to find the sum of first two numbers in a given list. So I'll just reiterate, we have to find the sum of first two numbers in a given list. So let's see how to do it. This is the array list. We have to find the sum of first two numbers. So ask us to find the first two numbers sum. What we have to do, if it is a normal Java 7 world, right, it is very straightforward. So we just have to take the first and second element and add it. In Java 8 world, what we can do, we have to understand. So we already learned a concept called skip. Skip is basically to skip some numbers and process the rest of the numbers. There is another concept called limit. So what limit is does is, so let's say I'll just take an example here, numbers, and I'll just start streaming it. I'll limit my size to 2. So what this does is, maybe I'll just print the result and show you. So let me run this. So you can see this helped me to extract the first two numbers. So in limit, you can specify some number. Let's say I want first three numbers. That's it. I have specified that as a limit. So it will not process the numbers after that. So it took the first three numbers. So our requirement was first two numbers. It can be first any numbers or n numbers. So we got the first two numbers. But here, what we get is basically integer. Okay. I mean, out of box class. So we have to basically convert that into int that we know already how to do it. It is integer dot int value. Int value will return the primitive integer. Once we get it, it's pretty straightforward. We just have to do a sum. That's it. So we are not utilizing the sum value. We were to basically assign it to some sum of first two, we can say, and we'll print that result. So to sum of first two numbers is, we have to print this. So let me run it. So I hope you got it. So limit is a function which is used to basically limit the first how many numbers you have to process. Skip is to basically skip those many numbers and rest of the stream you can process. So I hope you understood the difference. Let's say if the requirement was to find the multiplication of the two numbers. So if the ask was to find the multiplication of first two number, so there is no direct multiply option here. So what we have to do is, so there is no direct multiply as I said. So what we have to do is just maybe let's take this logic because we need the multiplication. We have to rely on basically something called reduce. I'll tell you what reduce does. So what this reduce does, I'll tell you. Let's add the condition here. A comma b. My requirement is I just have to multiply this and get the result. So it's basically returning the optional. So that's why it's complaining. Maybe since I know it will return, I'm going with get. It's not recommended. It's always better to basically check whether there is something. When the better way is this. Let's remove this. So what we can do is with option, we can check if present. Then I'll specify print that. So let me run it. And I'll explain what reduce does after seeing the output. So we got the answer as 200, which is expected. So let me explain you what reduce is doing. It's very simple. So let's say it is used to basically reduce the whole stream into one result. Okay, by applying the condition which we are specifying. Let me repeat. It will basically reduce the stream into one result by applying the logic which is inside the reduce. Let's say I understand what result is doing. Maybe just for the example I'll write here. So what it does is, let's say it takes all the numbers. So this is where reduce logic is coming. So it's basically, let's say I have declared the int result outside with values 1. So result is equals to result dot num I'm doing. So this is what it is doing. So it will take the result, multiply with num, store it back to the result, take this result, multiply with next number. So it will continue till the end of stream and generate the one final result. So I hope you understood. So basically it takes the stream. So you can ask me here, we are multiplying with 2. This is a formula we are suggesting. Take numbers and multiply. So it's in simple words, it will take the number, multiply and store it in the result, and take the new number, multiply with result. So it like that way it will continue till it completes the stream and generate the one final result out of it and prints it. I hope you got this. So we already saw the output also it is 200. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment and ask in the comment section. I'll help you. So let's move on to the next question.